Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will be tackling about the Yakan tribe, their history, culture, costumes, tradition, and more related to their tribe. Yakan refers to the majority Muslim group in Basilan, an island province just south of Zamboanga Peninsula. Basilan may mean the waterway into the sea, or may derive from the Yakan word for the way to the iron because of the presence of minerals in the island. The 2000 government census reports a total Yakan population of 153,635 with 137,545 in Basilan and 16,090 in Zamboanga City. Yakan is part of the Muslim community, and most of them are located at Basilan, an island in Zamboanga. Based on census, last 2000, there are a total of 153,635 Yakan. Karamihan sa kanila ay nasa bilang na 135,545 ay naninirahan sa Basilan, habang ang iba naman na 16,090 ay nasa Zamboanga City. Ipinapakita nito ang malaking bahagi ng populasyon ng Yakan na nakabase sa kanilang katutubong lugar, which is ang Basilan. History of Yakan. In pre-colonial period, the Yakan people are believed to have settled in Basilan Island region long before foreign contact, with roots tracing back to Austronesian migration. Their society was organized into barangays, or the small communities, which led by a chieftain. The Yakans were known for their intricate weaving and traditional boat building skills. They practiced agriculture, fishing, and trade with neighboring groups and cultures. During pre-colonial period or even before sakupin ng mga dayuhan ang Pilipinas, ang mga Yakan ay naninirahan na sa Basilan Island. Sila ay mayaman sa kultura at tradisyon na madalas nakatuon sa kanilang pamumuhay, pananampalataya at sining. Even before, they are known for weaving and agriculture to survive a daily living. Spanish colonial period. The Spanish arrived in the Philippines in the late 16th century, leading to significant changes in Yakan society. The Yakan resisted Spanish to colonize due to their established social structures and cultural identities. Many Yakans adopted Islam, which influenced their culture, social norms, and governance. This period showed the rise of Islamic sultanates in the region, which Yakan participated in. When the Spanish arrived, the Yakan adopted the Muslim region. So sa pagdating ng mga Espanyol, it caused an effect to their culture, social norms, and governance. American colonial period. After the Spanish-American War, the Philippines come under the American control. This era introduced new forms of governance, education, and economic systems. Some aspect of American culture began to penetrate Yakan society, but many traditional practices remain intact. During the Pacific War, the area experienced conflict that disrupted daily life, but the Yakans continue to preserve their cultural identity. When the American came, some Yakan society began to change, but most of them continue to follow their traditional practices. Kahit pa nalubos na silang naaapektuhan ng gera sa panahon ng Pacific War, sinisigurado nilang mapanatili ang kanilang kultura at identity. In post-colonial period, following independence from American rule, the Yakan people faced challenges related to land rights, political representation, and cultural preservation. Efforts to revive and promote Yakan culture, including weaving and traditional music, gained momentum. They remained resilient, actively working to preserve their heritage through educational programs and cultural initiative. Since there are a lot of changes after the colonization period in the Philippines, the Yakan community also experienced challenges like nawalan sila ng rights sa mga lupang pagmamay-ari nila at kung paano nila pananatilihin ang kanilang kultura sa gitna ng pag-unlad ng teknolohiya. Yet, they remain resilient and still preserve their culture. Modern period. Today, the Yakan community engages in cultural revitalization efforts focusing on traditional crafts, language, and practices. Events like the Yakan Festival celebrated their rich heritage. Many Yakans now participate in broader Philippine society while seeking recognition of their rights as indigenous people and advocating for the preservation of their cultural identity. Sa ngayon, ang mga Yakan ay nagpa-participate na sa nasyonal na pag-unlad but they always make sure that their rights as indigenous people is being recognized and they can advocate their culture and identity. Features of Yakan. The Yakan have Malay features. They are small of frame, with brown skin, slanting eyes, and black hair. A traditional Yakan dress is made from pineapple and abaca fibers. The attire includes a baju lapi, long sleeve blouse, fitted sawal or trousers, and the woman's wrap around ochre skirt or the man's candid or sash, often decorated with gold or silver buttons and tassels. The picture shows that the traditional dress of Yakan people. The siputangan is the most intricate design worn by the woman around their waist or as headcloth. Their clothing is colorful and full of wooden patterns. Let's proceed to their language. They speak a language known as Bahasa Yakan, a vibrant of Sama and the Tausug languages. Bahasa Yakan is written in the Malayan Arabic script, with adaptation to sounds not present in Arabic. This language is what they usually use for daily conversation in their place or village. So these are some example of their language use. Pehon or welcome, magsukol, thank you, kumeko rako, how are you, indeko, I don't know, or maas salam is goodbye. Livelihood of Yakan. The Yakan are agriculturists whose products include rice, coconut, cassava, abaca, lanzones, cacao, and corn. The farm knife that they use for cutting and digging is the duhong. As you can see in the picture, that is duhong, which has a sharp blade that widens from the handle towards its pointed end. Basilan's fertile land presently yields crush crops like coconut and rubber, which are cultivated in plantations that are owned or dominated by the rich Christians of Basilan. The coconuts are processed into cupra, an export product. Ang lupain sa Basilan ay malusog at fertile kaya ang mga pananim nila tulad ng coconut ay ginagawang kopra at nagtatanim sila ng rubber or kilala natin bilang goma para ibenta at kumita ng pera. Yakan planters in the hills who process the coconuts themselves required a mata badja or the flow share, a kuprasan or kopra shed, a lugitan or a long rectangular piece of iron. Their agricultural practices are repeat with traditional beliefs and costumes. Their favorable working days are Mondays for planting trees, Tuesday for the faster pace in work, and Thursday for abundant water supply. Yakan also has a belief on when to work or plant dahil naniniwala sila na mas masagana ang ani kung magtatanim sila sa mga nabanggit na mga araw. Katulad ng Monday for planting trees, Tuesday for a faster pace in work, and Thursday for abundant water supply. Rice is believed to have its own sultan and hierarchy of leaders. Thus, the Yakan talk to the king palay, or the king of the rice grains. to lead to the other seeds to bring forth a bountiful harvest. The Yakan are also good hunters. They use spears and sophisticated traps. The women earn traditional family income through loom, weaving of traditional Yakan cloths and garments, famous of their beautiful designs. Cattle raising tribes and grazing lands. Aside from agriculture, Yakan also live through hunting and weaving. Karaniwang mga babae ang naghahabi or nag-weave ng iba't ibang klase ng tela, damit, garment para ibenta at kumita ng pera. The Yakan community. Sovereignty in a Yakan community is believed to emanate from Allah. A traditional Yakan community is ruled by law made by the people as well as the Sharia or God's law. In traditional Muslim community, the Sultan is the supreme chief who appoints the dato and important officers. The Sultan is both a religious and political leader. Just like any other Muslim tribe, Yakan also have sultan and dato. In Yakan, there are three kinds of dato. The dato balbangsa or the royal blood, o ang mga magulang at mga ninuno ay galing sa pamilya ng mga dato. Kaya napasa ang posisyon sa kaniya. Second is the dato giolal or the appointed dato. O ito ay inilagay sa pwesto dahil sila ay karapat-dapat. And the third one is the dato hangan or the self-proclaimed dato. O itinatalaga ang sarili bilang isang dato. Yakan dato belong to the second category. The Agama Court is the Yakan Judicial Court where family conflicts involving land, marriage, and petty crimes are resolved through the application of Islamic and Yakan costume laws. Ang mga Yakan ay may sariling judicial court o court to judge problems like family conflicts involving the land, marriage, and more. The court decision is based on Islam or kung ano ang utos ng Quran at base sa batas o kasanayan ng Yakan people. Before, the Yakan political organization was largely traditional, centered on local councils and leaders like Dato, with conflicts often resolved through community census or the authority of the imam and sultan, while today the Yakan submit the national government. Religious beliefs and practices of the Yakan people. Folk Islam, a combination of Islamic principle and traditional beliefs, best describes the Yakan belief system. The Yakan classify various spirits and heaven in the natural environment into good angels and bad angels. Yakans are Muslim and they believe in good angels and bad angel that decides on what will happen to the environment or on people. Yakan believe that some sickness are caused by Satan. Such malignant spirits inhabit the natural environment. They may be offended when mortals cut trees and indiscriminately throw waste in their dwelling places and the like. Naniniwala ang mga yakan na kapag nadistorbo ng isang tao ang isang bad angel or also called Satan, they will be punished through sickness or disease. So this sickness and disease will be cured through praying or rituals offering to the said Satan kung saan nagkasala ang o siyang naistorbo ng tao. As Muslims, the Yakan have an immense respect for Allah or Allahu Ta'ala, God Almighty. They view Allah in an anthropomorphic way. For the Muslim Yakan, the world is divided into two: Darul Islam, the abode of Islam, and Darul Harb, the abode of unbelievers. When one dies, the soul goes to Aripat or the judgment place, where it awaits the Verdict: to go to the heaven or to hell. Good deeds on earth will be rewarded on Judgment Day. Just like other Muslim tribe, Yakan believes in Allah, or in their language, Allah is called Allahu Ta'ala. Yakan Tribal House. There are different types of traditional Yakan houses. Luma, the Yakan residence. Payad, the guardhouse. Kamalig, the granary. And Luma Haji is the Imam's garner house. Traditionally, the Yakan house faces the east because the Yakan believe that the husband's bedside must be on the east so he will outlive his wife. There are different styles and design for the traditional house of Yakan. The picture shown is one of its design. The Yakan also believes that the house should be facing east para ang tinutulungan ng asawang lalaki ay nasa east din para mas magkaroon sila ng mahabang buhay kaysa sa kanilang mga asawa. Yakan Arts and Craft. The Yakan have pagpenge, design or motif used repeatedly in all their visual arts and crafts. The Pusok Labong is a sawtooth design used for cloth, baskets, and the crease. Penon or waving is an artistic ability that is a source of pride for Yakan women who are famous for their beautifully woven traditional costumes of cotton and pineapple cloth. Yakan visual arts includes Yakan kitchen utensils and household implements. Metal wave includes the tanam, a beautifully decorated bronze tray, and a sondok or ladle used for special occasions. As you can see in the picture, that is the example of their arts and crafts. Yakan basketry is both colorful and functional. Example are tutop, is a food cover made of bamboo leaves. Pilayok is a clay jar with a cover used for cooking. And baling is a decorative day jar treasured as an heirloom. And kumbo is a leaded container for rice storage. Palm leaf arts among the Yakan consist of rice pouches made of various shapes and sizes. The most common is the pyramid-shaped pot betel, Count's Hope, which is also what it resembles. Aside from waving cloths, Yakan also do basketry. An example of it is totop, shown in the picture na ginagamit nila pang takip ng mga pagkain. At may picture din ng pelayok, o we also known as palayok, na karaniwang ginagamit para sa pagluluto. Aside from basketry, Yakan also left arts, meaning sila rin ay gumagawa ng mas kilalatin na pangalan na puso. Yakan traditional dance. The only traditional dance that originates from the Yakan is the Tumahik War dance. It is performed at Pigkawen or the weddings, where the pangenten, lala, or the groom dances to stimulate a fight against an imaginary enemy who is there to ruin the wedding ceremony. The Tumahik War dance is a traditional dance of Yakan. Ang sayaw na ito ay ginagawa tuwing kasal ng mga lalaki o ng groom para ipakita na kaya nilang labanan ang sinumang nais na tumutol sa kasal. This is also shown what a groom can do to prove his love for his bride. Let's watch a clip for Tumahik War dance. Lami-Lamihan Festival, the Yakan performing arts as well as cultural beliefs and practices are showcased during the Lami-Lamihan Festival, which combines merrymaking and a conference. It is celebrated every year from 26 to 28th of June in Lamitan, Basilan Province. Lami-Lamihan Festival happens every June 26 to 28 in Lamitan, Basilan Province to showcase the arts, practices, traditions, culture, beliefs, and more about the Yakan tribe. We also have a plea for Lami-Lamihan Festival.